Happy New Year. Well, it's been a little bit since our last leadership blog, and I wanted to tell you some things I'm learning. And this is something I've been learning for a long time that I seem to never quite get a handle on. And that is how to interpret and appropriately put value to other people's opinions of me as a leader. And let me tell you how this looks. So first of all, at one end of the scale are leaders and people that don't care at all about what others think of them. They tend to be very egotistical. They're indifferent to opinions. In fact, they're actually oblivious to people's opinions of them. They think everybody loves them, and they don't really care if it's something different. They don't want feedback. They really don't want feedback into how they can improve, so they don't ask because they're just indifferent to it all. On the other end of the scale, there was somebody who cares about what everybody thinks of them. And that's probably equally dangerous. And the reason it's equally dangerous is that you're likely to get opinions of yourself if you're in leadership that aren't always positive. If you only get positive opinions of yourself in leadership, you're probably not leading very well. You're not pushing to the edge. You're not changing. You're not pushing people to get better. So you're going to have people that will have negative opinions of you. And for me, I really struggle with that. Every year we do an employee survey, and I arduously go through all the results, and I look for, gosh, there's anybody that doesn't like me. And I'm getting better about saying that in a group of 100 people, there's always going to be somebody that I don't see eye to eye with, that maybe doesn't like my style, that doesn't like the way I do things. And I've learned to sort of be okay with that. Frankly, I'm still not okay with it, but I'm trying. But it's something I need to continue to work on. Recently, we had a Glassdoor review come out, and Glassdoor is where people review their employers. And we had a really negative one come out at the end of the year, and it completely messed me up for 2 days while I was on vacation because I was so concerned with it. I was so bothered by it. And I have to get better at not letting that bother me, and I would encourage you as a leader that there's a slight difference between being self-assured, right, where you kind of have confidence, self-confident, being egotistical where you don't care about what anybody thinks of you, and then the other end of the scale that you walk around so worried about what people think that you're incapable of making tough decisions. And let me just add one more thing about how can you determine who to get opinions from that you should value. So you can ask a couple questions. Number one is, does this person care about me? Do they really care about you? Do they care about making you a better person? Do you admire that person? So do you admire that person? That's somebody you'd like to be like, and you'd like to get better like they are. Does the person have your best interests at heart? And then finally, does this person gain anything based on their opinion of you? So will they gain something by giving you a negative review? Will they gain something by giving a positive review? If the answer to that last question is yes, positive or negative, that's not a good person to get feedback from. So I'm going to leave you kind of with this final thought, right? Which is there's three ends of the scale I talked about. This person out here who's completely oblivious from what everybody thinks of them. This person here that walks around worried about every little comment that's made of them. What you want to strive towards as a person, and particularly as a leader, is this middle ground where you are aware of what other people are saying and you're adjusting styles so that you can get better. But you're not spending so much time worried about what everybody says that you're incapable of making tough decisions. Thanks a lot. That's it for now. Everybody have a great start to the year.